in the business. It's their dedication that's made Thunder Road a must-watch product on the international platform week in and week out, and we wouldn't want it any other way. So please join me in congratulating two of the finest in the business, this year's dual recipients of the 2025 Pete Hart Memorial Media Award, Connor Sullivan and Stephen McLaughlin.
Goodness gracious. Wasn't expecting this. I'm just thinking back to 2022 when Chris Shot asked me, hey, next year you want to come over to Thunder Road and do the flow broadcasts? Thought about it in a couple of months, but glad I said yes. Dang, I wish Steve was here tonight, though. He's been just the absolute man behind the scenes, getting everything on. He's new to the short track world and couldn't do it without him. Big shout out to Ryan Gable and Ian Pettigrew. They helped start this thing in 2023, as well as the new guys here, Gino and Ty Thornton too. They've been on the cameras all year, and also the guys that have helped us out in Southern New England. But this is pretty cool. Thank you.
We'll now begin tonight's racing awards with the top three in the 2025 ACT Tri-State Flying Tiger Series. Again, if you are part of any of the groups being acknowledged tonight, please come up to the stairs on the house left side and form a line to receive your awards. The Tri-State Series returned this past summer and once again became a popular series for Flying Tiger drivers looking to test their mettle on a 3-track platform. While both the White Mountain and Thunder Road events were filled with weekly warriors that called those tracks home, Oxford's tricky oval once again pushed drivers to the limits of their machines for a final 75-lap affair to end the year. As we continue to finalize plans for the series in 2026, we celebrate our top runners from 2025. First up comes our third place runner, who stole a second place run to start the year at White Mountain and kept his foot to the firewall to win the Vacation Land 75 at Oxford just a few weeks ago. Please welcome up the driver of the 07 Vermont Wholesale Lumber Chevy for Milton, Vermont's Sam Caron. Our Tri-State runner-up has long been a force to be reckoned with in the Tiger ranks, as shown this past year in 3 top 10 runs, including his best finish of second at Oxford. Here's the driver of the number 01 Vermont Martin Maple Chevy for Craftsbury Common, Vermont's Mike Martin. We now salute the ACT Tri-State Flying Tiger Series champion. He started the season at his best by winning the opening round, the HK Power Sports 75 at White Mountain, followed by an 11th place run at Thunder Road. With a strong third place effort at Oxford, he sealed the deal on his first ACT Tri-State Series championship. Here is your 2025 ACT Tri-State Champion driver of the Farmyard Store Borns Energy number 36 Chevy out of Waterbury Center, Vermont, Jason Woodard. And James.
Jimmy said I had to talk. But maybe he's going to talk later. I don't know. Let's see. So listen, I've been racing a while in the Tigers, and I love the Tiger division. As Tapley says, it's the best short track support division in the country. He's right, man. These guys are good. They're just really tough competitors, and every week we're within tenths of being fast or not, right? So I just want to congratulate all the Tiger guys. Like, they are one heck of a division, and makes me better, right, as a racer. And we work hard at the shop or whatever, but when we're at the track, it's fun to hang out with those guys and race against them. And really, they're just guys that are out there racing that they spend all their money all week, and we all do or whatever, but they race so good, and side by side, front to back. There's no room for anything other than you better go or you're going backwards. So, anyways, I want to congratulate the champions, Jason Corliss. Man, what a season. Proud of you. H2O, gosh, proud of you, bud. Well-deserved championship. Sam Karen, same thing, man. He's a hell of a racer. I love racing with him. And all the staff, we're here because of Jimmy here. Jimmy gives me a car every week, whatever, but the kids, getting them involved, and the sport will not grow without kids like Jimmy. So we need Jimmy. Yeah. So then saying that, like his dad's down in the pit there, changing all you guys' tires, sweat's coming off him, 95 degrees, and he's doing it. He doesn't complain, he just does it. Track guys on the infield, and whoever's involved with the track, thank you so much. So, moving on to that, like this year, I wouldn't be here without, somebody giving me a car, right? And so Nate Hamlet, Tracy, and Jesse, thank you so much. The Farmyard team, thank you, right? So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for the opportunity. Saying that, Guppy, Steve Gupto's C-Speed shop, again, I wouldn't have been successful without him. He spent hours with me. We supported 6 cars most every week. Just really proud of that, right? So thank you, Guppy. Then moving on to our sponsors. You can't do this without sponsors. The Farmyard Store, Bourne's Energy, All Metals Recycling, Pulling Lumber, Enerjack, Solino, just J&S Sales and Service. Why wouldn't I support them, right? So thank you guys. Just really, really thankful for everything. And my wife, she cooks us food, and I got Tanner racing and all our other guys, and she's just so supportive of us, and we couldn't do without her, honestly. So thank you, Kobe. Anyways, I want to thank Thunder Road, all their staff, Pat Malone, Chris Machad, and we'll see you in the spring with a late model, and see what we can do.
Now we'd like to move on to the top performers in 2025 for the RK Miles Street Stock Division. For the 39th season, the RK Miles Street Stocks hit the Thunder Road High Banks in 2025. It was another year of thrills and a few spills, with the next generation sizing up the old guard. We saw 13 different winners, from teenagers to racers pushing past the sexagenarian mark throughout the year. Tonight, we honor the best of the best from the past season. To start, we have our first freshman driver of the night. He stayed in the hunt all season long, earning his career-best third-place finish on Jet Service Night in late August, with another 5 top 10 finishes to come home 10th overall. Congratulations to the driver of the number 74 Your Way Construction Sunfire from Randolph, Keegan Tabor. It was a hard luck season for the defending champion in the point standings, but he still managed 2 wins and 5 podium appearances in 2025 to come home 8th. So please welcome up the driver of the number 16 Chevy Cavalier for Waterford's Dean Switzer Jr. We're now going to pivot because some of these drivers don't understand what order they're supposed to go in. This longtime runner coming up next moved up the standings in 2025, opening the season with a 4th place run on opening day, taking his lone win on CCV Double Features Night and a runner-up in the East Rise Labor Day Classic to cap a great season, 9th in the point standings. Congratulations to the driver of the number 34 Domino's Pizza Dodge Neon from Plainfield, Patrick Tibbetts. Our next driver had a great year in his first full-time street stock season, earning the McGee Night win to highlight his 9 top 10 finishes on the year. Congratulations to the driver of the number 16 Vermont Reynolds & Sons Chevy Cavalier from Williamstown, Nate Tater Bryan. Our next driver is always a contender, and although he went winless in 2025, he still racked up 11 top 10 finishes, including 4 podium finishes this summer to take 6th overall. Congratulations to the driver of the number 7 Culture Craft Sandblast Machine from Williamstown, Kyle McCaskill. Jumping into the top 5 was a long time coming for this driver. He earned the other CCV double feature win among 3 other podium finishes in the final 6 events to come home 5th in the overall. Please welcome the Bethel, Vermont driver, the number 39 Riverview Construction Ford Mustang for Zeke, Derek Farnham. Our next driver is a former champion who started the year on the right foot with a win on Meckelson Memorial Day Sunday and found the checkers again on Cody Chevrolet Night, along with 10 other top 10 finishes this year. Please welcome up the driver of the number 43 Lamoille Valley Chevy Machine from Johnson, Jamie Davis. Coming off a return to street stock racing last summer, your 3rd place finisher took down the popular win on Community Bank 150 Sunday with 4 other podium finishes in a strong 2025 run. Please welcome the driver of the number 99 VNPA Ford Mustang from Graniteville, Flyin' Fred Fleury. Our season runner-up made his freshman season one to remember on the high banks with 4 podium appearances among 6 top 5s and 12 top 10 runs this summer. Congratulations to the driver of the number 15 EEC Excavation Ford Mustang from Fairfax, Hayden Bushy. It's time to honor our street stock champion for 2025. After a couple of seasons turning wrenches and acting as the occasional substitute driver to the stars, He returned to full-time competition with one goal in mind this season. The competition didn't make it easy on him, with just one victory this year during the Vermont Lottery Governor's Cup among only 2 other podium appearances, but it was his consistency among the top 10, finishing among the frontrunners a staggering 16 out of 20 starts this year that kept him in the top spot to the very end. Please give a big Thunder Road congratulations to the 2025 Arcade Mile Street Stock Champion, driver of the number 1 Chevy Cavalier from Berlin, Kyler Davis.
All right. I didn't even write a speech, but it's hard to say this year was nothing short of remarkable. From having our baby boy at the end of April, it was hard to say if we were going to be full-time, but my wife's taking it up and helping us all year. We were able to do it and bring home a championship, which is pretty great to do, at this track. We average 24, 25 cars a week, and, all of them are competitive. It's just a great year. We can't thank the track staff, Chris and Pat, enough for giving these facilities to race at. It's nothing but a big thanks to everybody that does this. Thank you, guys.
Now we will honor the 2025 RK Miles Street Stock Rookie of the Year. 7 different drivers look to take the top rookie honors, with one being an early favorite from the get-go. He managed his first top 10, actually his first top 5, just the 3rd race in, and from there, it was no holds barred. This rookie also pocketed the $50 Noel Johnson Insurance Hard Charger Award 6 times in 20 events, along with his first-time winner's victory in the Marvin Johnson Memorial. While we expect to see him in victory lane with a bright future ahead, please welcome back to the stage the 2025 RK Miles Street Stock Rookie of the Year, driver of the number 15 Ford Mustang for Fairfax's Hayden Bushy.
First of all, I'd really like to thank Ford for building one heck of a 1986 Mustang, because without it, I wouldn't have achieved Rookie of the Year. All jokes aside, I do have a lot of people to thank. Thank you, Dad, for throwing me the keys, even though Mom wasn't quite on board with racing street stocks at Thunder Road. Without both of your support, this would not be possible. I'd like to thank Cam and Easton for being here since the beginning and helping with anything needed. Cam especially for keeping my straps tight and letting me know my lap times. Easton for helping with tires, fuel, and entertaining my sister, so thank you both. Thank you, Brogan, for also starting out strong, and unfortunately got hooked into dirt racing midway through the season, which meant we lost our professional tire man. Luckily for us, Landon ran out of talent on the backstretch and destroyed his car midway through the season, and so he joined our team, helping fill the void. So thank you, Landon. My sister Autumn, thank you for always keeping my fans updated with our social media updates and supporting me whenever she could help. My crew chief Dave, thank you for always keeping the car looking great and pushing us to be the best we can every race. Also thank you for Lily for tagging along with all of our fun. Thank you, Jess, for feeding us great meals in the shop and always making sure we are looking good. Boss, thank you for being a wheel bearing specialist this year and always telling me how to go as fast as Wiener. Thank you, Maddie, for coming every week to support me, even though it meant skipping dance. Also, a big thanks for helping me write this speech. Special thanks to Caden and the entire 18 Fisher team, and their help and guidance this year. At the start of the year, we set a goal of Rookie of the Year. I never dreamed I would have contended for the championship or won the Marvin Johnson Memorial. I learned a lot from my competitors early in the season. This allowed me to get better every time out and race with confidence. Luckily, only one time I ran out of talent, which caused a real fender bender. Thankfully, my amazing crew was able to get it back together so I could finish the season strong, second in points, and achieve being Rookie of the Year, exceeding our expectations. To all my friends and family that helped, thank you. Without you, this would not be possible. Thank you to ACT staff for giving us a great place to race. I love the high banks, it's a lot of fun. Also, congrats to the other champions and my competitors on a great season. Next season can't come soon enough, as I can't wait to strap in the street stock again. And if my mom allows, maybe try something with 8 cylinders. Hope everyone enjoys their night. Thanks.
We will continue with the presentation of the Ed Carroll Memorial Sportsmanship Award. This award was created in 2002 to honor the memory of Eddie Carroll, the longtime steward of the street stock division. The 2025 winner is the embodiment of someone who truly loves the sport as Eddie did. He's been a fixture of the Thunder Road pit area since the rebirth of the Road Warrior division, and during these past several years has been one of the softest spoken but most competitive racers on the lot. Back behind the wheel of a street stock, he again maintains a level-headedness and kindness towards his fellow drivers that has made him a friend of all in the 4-cylinder ranks. Please join me in honoring the 2025 Ed Carroll Memorial Sportsmanship Award winner, Fred Fleury.
Well, that was unexpected. My wife said, make sure you keep any speeches short. Of course, I've been around long enough. I remember Eddie. I like him. Good guy. It's unexpected for me. I didn't know. But I gotta thank everybody. I gotta thank the staff at the track, Chris, everybody. Great place to race. I gotta thank my wife for letting me do this, of course, and the whole crew and everybody that gets me racing and stuff and keeps me going. So, 'cause I'm not getting any younger. Thank you.
We would now like to honor the 2025 Thunder Road Most Improved Driver. This award goes to the racer that has shown the most growth over the past year. Drivers from any division are eligible. The only requirement is that you show the willingness to continue working to be a better racer on and off the track, whether you're in your first year of racing or your 30th. In the case of our 2025 award winner, he's another fine example of the success of hard work and dedication. In just his 3rd season behind the wheel for a championship-winning team, he has grown into the seat as a true contender in both weekly 50-lap events and in the longer touring events across northern New England. Please welcome the 2025 Thunder Road Most Improved Driver, Justin Prescott.
anything to say other than thank you. Woodard took up all my time, so.
Next, we are honoring the top 10 in the Lenny's Shoe and Apparel Flying Tigers from the 2025 season. 2025 was the 44th year for the modern Flying Tigers at Thunder Road. Every feature felt like a barn burner, with intense battles throughout the field and the points leaders trying desperately to slice their way through. We're honoring the top performers tonight with both youngsters and veterans, building a strong group of Flying Tiger stars. First up, we have a young veteran Flying Tiger racer who had a career year. 2 wins this season on CCV Double Features Night and the East Rise Labor Day Classic, along with 6 more top 10 runs, brought this driver home 10th in the final standings. It's time to congratulate the driver of the number 33 Vermont Ballard's Garage Monte Carlo from Williamstown, Matt Ballard. This veteran driver returned to full-time Tiger competition at Thunder Road this summer, all while successfully chasing the Central Asphalt Triple Crown at White Mountain and the ACT Tri-State Series. An emotional, hard-fought win on 5-star roofing night complemented 9 more top 10 finishes this season. Here's the driver of the number 36 Farmyard Store Chevy out of Waterbury Center, Jason Woodard. Up next is a driver who was a familiar face in Victory Lane this year with 6 podium finishes, including big wins on Preston's Kia 4th of July night and the Vermont Lottery event in August. Please give a hand for another great season for the driver of the number 67 Vermont Streeter Concrete Chevy from Waitsfield, Kevin Streeter. This longtime veteran of the division had another stellar season with the Big Times Argus Mid-Season Championship win and the Jet Service Envelope Trophy Dash among 8 other top 10 finishes. Let's welcome the 7th place driver, the number 3 Orange County Property Management Chevy from Williamstown, Mike McCaskill. Last year's Thunder Road Most Improved driver kept the momentum up in 2025 for his 2nd career win during the Myers Container Triple Crown on Vermont Construction Night with 9 other top 10 finishes in a competitive season to take 6th overall. Here's the driver of the Capital Concrete number 56 Vermont Chevy for hometown boy Chris LaForest. Up next comes a favorite of the pit area. He took down his popular first Thunder Road win on Community Bank 150 Sunday, then had 3 podium finishes in a row during the all-important month of July to come home 5th on the leaderboard. Please give a hand to the driver of the number 20 Vermont H2O well-driven machine for Milton's Robert Gordon. Another young veteran of Thunder Road joins us next after taking home the opening Myers Container Triple Crown win on Nolato Night in June, among 4 other podium appearances and 11 top 10 runs this year. We're talking about the 4th place driver, the number 31 Vermont Auto Spa Chevy Monte Carlo for Middlesex, Vermont's Logan Powers. Our 3rd place driver made the 2025 season at Thunder Road interesting week in and week out. He was another 2-time winner on McGee Hyundai Super Thursday and Vermont Tire and Service Night, extending his all-time Flying Tiger record to join 2 other podiums and 15 top 10 finishes. He's the driver of the number 15 New Hampshire Keen's Used Car Chevy, Wolcott, Vermont's Brendan Moody. Our runner-up in the Flying Tiger Championship chase had a stellar year. Although winless, it wasn't from lack of trying, with 2 podium finishes and 10 top 5 runs. All the more amazing, there was just one single event out of 19 run this year that saw him fall outside the top 10 finishers. Please give a more than deserved round of applause to the driver of the number 90 Vermont, Martin Delaney and Reese Law Group Machine from Barre, Cameron Ouellette. Now we present the 2025 Flying Tiger Champion. After succumbing to 2 young guns in the Tiger ranks in recent seasons, this former champion set out to reclaim the throne in 2025. He certainly started on the right foot, taking the opening day win during the Mickelson RV Memorial Day Classic with back-to-back third-place finishes the next 2 weeks. A stretch of the next 11 feature events saw the second win on WDEV Radio Night, along with 3 5th, 6 6th, and an 8th place finishes before disaster struck partway through the Cody Chevrolet 100. Caught in a pileup, the pit area jumped into action, getting him back on track to finish 16th that night. Although another incident marred at the East Rise Labor Day Classic with a 24th place finish, he again overcame a mid-race crash at the V-Trans 100 to finish 5th. Then grabbed the Lenny's Championship night a week later and in storybook fashion, take back the high honors in the process. Please welcome your 2025 Lenny's Shoe and Apparel Flying Tiger Champion, the driver of the number 07 Vermont Wholesale Lumber Chevy from Milton, Sam Karen.
This is pretty cool. I spent a lot more time preparing the race car than I did preparing the speech. That started after the banquet last year. I got to thank Chip Grenier for all the hard work, putting the car back together and getting Bill's Bad Fast race cars. So thank you, Chip. Then all the guys over at that table over there, whether it was at the track or the shop, whether we won or wrecked, they were there, you know, the next day, ready to work on it. Got Donnie, Richie, my brother Nick, Tyler, Dennis, my cousin Kyle, Uncle Gary, and kind of like Woody said, it's the next generation that's really important. My cousin's kid Luke was at almost every race this year, which is pretty special. I remember being the young guy at the track when I was a kid with my uncle and father. So it's kind of nice to have the next generation go-kart aficionado ready to race. Besides that, got to thank the track, everyone at the staff, Chris and Pat, for giving us probably the premier track in the country to race at. All my sponsors, and most importantly, my wife Katie and daughter Natalie, for all their sacrifice, support, and everything that the family's put into racing. So thank you very much.
We're now going to recognize the Late Model Sportsmanship Award for Thunder Road in the 2025 season. And for this, we'd like to have Pete Knights, the Thunder Road and ACT Director of Competition, join us on stage for the presentation. The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most prestigious awards a short track driver can win. It means you embody the spirit of friendly competition that local short track racing is all about, just like our 2025 winner. Coming off a stellar championship season last year, this team took on Thunder Road for the first time in several years. While no stranger to the high banks, this season was far from a cakewalk for this young driver, though he never let it show. Willing to lend a hand where needed, and taking his licks and the not-so-often day in the sun was enough for him this summer. So please join me in congratulating the 2025 Thunder Road Late Model Sportsmanship Award winner, Tanner Woodard.
I don't even know what to say. I just can't thank everyone that makes this possible. My sponsors, my team, the people that do this, Chris Machad, the entire ACT crew, Pat Malone, everyone that does it. I can't thank you enough. Thank you guys.
Next, we have the top 3 finishers in the Vermont Agency of Transportation Triple Crown for the Street Stocks. In its 3rd year, the AOT Triple Crown gave the RK Mile Street Stocks something extra to chase during the grueling 3 races and 8-day stretch at the end of July and early August. 3 drivers came out on top during the busiest stretch of the season for our 4-cylinder masters, and now we celebrate their accomplishments. First up, we have our 2024 Street Stock Rookie of the Year, who hit plenty of sophomore blues in the form of mechanical issues this year. Undeterred, she really hit her stride for the Agency of Transportation Triple Crown with a 3rd place podium run to start, followed by an 8th and a 13th place finish to come home 3rd overall. Please welcome up the driver of the number 32 Jeff Potter Auto Body Chevy Cavalier for Marshfield, Vermont's Kylie Potter. Our next pilot had quite the start in the AOT Triple Crown with back-to-back runner-up finishes on WDV night and the Bulldog Metal Recycling 50-lapper. Unfortunately, coming home 15th in the finale just wasn't enough to secure the overall, but it did earn him 2nd place in the final rundown. Please welcome back the driver of the number 7 Culture Craft Sandblast Machine, Kyle McCaskill.
Zoom.
We now salute the Vermont Agency of Transportation Triple Crown champion. His roller coaster season pinballed him between highs and lows, but luckily for him, he was riding high during the Triple Crown. Starting with a streak to win the first 2 features, he held on for an 11th place finish on 5-star roofing night to secure his 2nd Triple Crown championship in 3 years. Here is your 2025 Vermont Agency of Transportation Triple Crown champion, hailing from Waterford, Vermont, Dean Switzer Jr. We now turn back to the Flying Tiger ranks with the top runners for the Myers Container Service Triple Crown Series. 2025 was the 9th year for the popular Triple Crown, and once again continued its penchant for drama to the very end. 3 different winners in 3 different circumstances made the Myers Triple Crown another one of Thunder Road's special draws for both competitors.
I really don't know what to say. I was not expecting that. I can tell you I've been really fortunate. I got to race for Tom, as a lot of you guys did, and he was always trying to get back to the racer and make sure it was just a good show. And I can tell you I've been really fortunate to have great people that help me and support me and make sure that all those things that he said, there was so many other credentials that came along with that. And it was because my mom, my dad, my family, and it just, this is really, really surreal. I can tell you, I want to congratulate all the people that, not just the champions and everybody that got here tonight, just to get to the racetrack, whether you're a guy that's just starting out, and everybody here in the room that has raced and is racing knows when you first start out, that's the hardest thing to do, because there's just so many things to do, from learning how to load the trailer and get a group of people ready to go and try to go have a good time. And that's what this whole group is kind of, they all understand it here. And that's, it's a family, and we're really fortunate that we get to be a part of all of this. So thank you everybody for everything. And That's great. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. This was a pretty special night for all the champions and everybody that got awards and all the people that supported us. A few people I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank Kale and Heather for getting this all set up for us. Really great job. And I'd really like to thank everybody that helps us put on the show, all our officials, everybody that works for Thunder Road. If you guys can stand up and get appreciated here. Again, we're pretty fortunate to have some great people that work with us. You know, it's more of a team up there, and actually that's the way we feel with all the racers and the fans too. It's really special. I'd really like to really thank a couple people personally. Kale, who really keeps me focused and does a lot of work in the office behind the scenes. He has a lot of hats that he wears, and he does a great job. Scott Tapley. Scott Tapley, who is, I don't know, he keeps me focused with some of the crazy ideas I have. You know, a lot of times he's like, really? You want to really try that? You want to do that? But on the other hand, then he'll come up with some better ideas. We work, I feel, very well together, and has really helped us bring Thunder Road to the next level. And there's one guy that I hear him pull out of the pits at night around 10:30, 11 o'clock because he has a van that he has when he works for my paint company that's needed an exhaust for 4 years now. He hasn't put it on. He takes care of our kids' go-karts, takes care of the kids over to White Mountains, and he just puts in endless hours, and I don't know what we'd do without you, Eric. I really appreciate it. So anyway, let's get down to some business. Basically all our schedules are done. Rules are pretty much done. All that will be coming out this week. The schedule for Thunder Road, a lot of it's pretty much staying the same, what we usually do. But, you know, we've concentrated since we bought Thunder Road to get more money to the racers. I think we've done that with our Triple Crowns, our Squire Cups, some of the other stuff that we do, the double purse nights, double feature nights. So we're doing our best to get you guys some more money in your pockets because we know what it takes to race and how much it costs, and it's very expensive. So when Pat and I purchased Thunder Road, he wanted to make it a show place. I wanted to make it so we could take care of the competitors. With that being said, we looked at some things, and with some of the streaming stuff that we're going to be doing next year, we're going to be able to increase the point funds by about 20 or 25%. So we're looking to do that. So with that being said, that's pretty much what we're looking at next year. You know, Thunder Road's pretty much staying the same. Tigers, we're going to do a 4-race twin state deal. It's going to be Thunder Road, White Mountains, Lee, USA, and believe it or not, Groveton. So we're going to head up there. For some of you that enjoy traveling, we're going to give that a shot, see if we can make that deal work. Again, thanks for everybody for coming. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the night, and we'll see you in the spring.
that officially concludes our presentation to you tonight for the 2025 Thunder Road Banquet of Champions. Thank you for your patience. Thank you to everyone who joined you here tonight. We're looking forward to seeing you in the spring as we open the 67th season of the Nation Side of Excitement. One note, we will be moving this Thunder Road banner over by the backboard over there by the door where I'm pointing right now. So if you want to get pictures with this banner, we're going to be moving it over there. Otherwise, feel free to stick around for the tunes of DJ Dazzlin' Douglas. Thank you all and have a great night.
One more thing before you head out. We didn't have Marvin tonight. He's a little under the weather. I will have point fund checks over by that staircase over there. So if you guys want to meet me over there, I got your point fund checks. Just didn't have another body to hand them out. So I'll be over there in 2 minutes.